What's up? My name's Michael Coe. I'm the host of the Punk Rock and Politics Podcast. What's the Punk Rock and Politics Podcast, you might ask? Well, we're a weekly podcast where we talk to artists and musicians from all over the country and really all over the world about politics and what's going on in their area and what's going on all over the world. So we've talked to a bunch of bands like larger bands, such as Reagan Youth and Thunder and Roses, the drummer from Thunder and Roses, and then a few smaller bands who are kind of like up and coming, life lessons, Fossil Youth. And there's another one, Something More, Trapdoor Social. These are all previous bands that we've interviewed, and I'm looking forward to interviewing a bunch more bands. But basically, on this little segment, I kind of want to do like a vlog type thing because the other the podcasts are so overproduced, and I love doing it, and I love focusing on and making it a very good 1 hour block of just good music, talking, and then maybe you could learn a little bit and then go off and check out more on whatever issue that you might hear on the podcast. So definitely, if you haven't heard of the podcast, go check out the podcast. I have everyone on it, from Bernie supporters to Trump supporters and everything in between. I make no gripe about it. I'm a Bernie supporter. I'm definitely a lefty, but I'm kind of having a whole crisis thing going on because I totally feel like a socialist, and I've always identified as a socialist. But recently, I've been moving more towards like I'm thinking anarchy and anarchism and the voluntary society. So these worlds are kind of conflicting right now, and so it's really great to have Trump supporters and people who are more anarchists, and then people who are socialists, and we're all coming on and talking and having really cool conversations about different ideas and different things we could do to push, basically to get along and have civil dialogue, man. Because all the civil dialogue? It doesn't exist anymore. The only place that you could have actual civilized dialogue is really on the web. So with the podcast, the Punk Rock and Politics Podcast, we're trying to do that. So check out the Punk Rock and Politics Podcast. It's on iTunes, Spotify, or not Spotify, fucking Spotify, man. They have a thing, but you can't get on it. We're on iTunes, Google Play, pretty much, tune in any podcasting hosting site we're on, or you could just Google us, Punk Rock and Politics Podcast. We'll pop right up. Check it out. We're also on YouTube. If you're watching this, that's probably how you found it. So definitely check out the podcast, check out the bands, and hopefully we'll be doing more of these little things coming up. So thanks for checking out the podcast, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Peace out.